Hello friends, this is Jamie. I hope you are having a great day and welcome to the channel. Today I have a video for you. I know it's been a while since I've recorded a video. Life's been crazy and I got a new phone, so I had to get used to the new setup for my phone and how an Apple works versus an Android and all this stuff. So yeah, it just takes practice and you just get used to it. I guess I should start over here. Today I'm going to be showing you kind of like the starts of my coloring book collection. I had a request to show all of my uncolored books. I also had a request to show all of my whips and my coloring book collection and all my completed pages. So I thought what I would do is I would go shelf by shelf in my coloring books and kind of show you everything, whips, completed pages, just my collection. And as I'm going through shelves, I will destash things that I am no longer interested in. And I'm going to try to keep an inventory of whips and uncolored books here in my iPad. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to set this up here. That's why I have my iPad sitting right here, so that you guys can see how I'm going to track this. That way I have it all down, and it will be down digitally instead of on paper. I think I will be able to maintain that a lot easier. And yeah, I'm hoping so. We'll give it a shot. With doing the shelf by shelf, I thought while doing this, as I'm going through the shelves, if there's anything I want to color as I'm flipping through for that month, so since this is February, if there's any fairies, any Valentine stuff, anything that works for any of my hashtags or anybody's hashtags that I'd like to participate for, or anything, I can flag those pages. And if I can get a chance to color them, great. If I don't, that's okay too. But then it also gives me an opportunity to touch some of those uncolored books that I just pulled off the shelf, if that makes sense. I'm going to go ahead and show you my iPad and how I have this set up here. That way you guys can see. This is actually a voiceover video, by the way. My son was being really loud when I tried to record this the first time. So this is my notebook for my uncolored books that I have created on GoodNotes. GoodNotes is an app that you can get for Apple products like an iPad or an iPhone. I was shown this app by Meg's Coloring Corner, and she helped me navigate my way through this, so I appreciate you, Meg. And as you can see, I have this set up so that they're going to be numbered, and there's a little box next to each number. Sorry for the focus. I'm still getting used to the new phone. And what I'll do is I'll put the uncolored books down, and when I color in them, I'll just put a check mark in the box or an X or something like that, or a sticker or something. And then when I reflect back over the year, I can look at this notebook and I can see how many things I was able to check off. And they all of my pages in my notebook look the same. It's just the numbers keep going up. Sorry about the focusing. It's whenever I stick my hand in front of the screen, it focuses on my hand versus the actual iPad. So I move my hand and then it refocuses on the iPad. So I apologize about that. But it's pretty simple, and I think I'll be able to maintain it. And you can see how I wrote colored over the little boxes, and it's pretty simple to understand. I'm also going to show you my whips notebook. I'm just waiting for me to pull that up here. I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm talking to my son at this time, telling him to be quiet. You know, such is life, right? Um, yeah, this app was very difficult for me to navigate through, and Meg helped me navigate through this, and so she's awesome. This is my WIPS book for 2025. And as you can see, I already started filling it in. So you can kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like. I just put the book title and the artist, if I know the artist name, and then the page that I have the WIP. And if I complete it, I'll check off the box. And all the pages look the same. It just kind of looks like this. I could do things in alphabetical order, but I'm just doing things by shelf. I have too big of a collection to worry about trying to do alphabetical order or numeric order, or even like organize it by types of books and types of things. Yeah, we'll just stick with, putting them down as I get them and then go from there. So yeah, if you have Apple product or something, I would recommend the Good Notes app, because I've been having a lot of fun doing things. And I also have started a pencil inventory on the Good Notes app as well. And you'll see that in my completed pages video. So we'll just get started showing the books. I'm just trying to find a place to put my iPad so that I don't pile books on top of it. So the first book I have here in front of us is the Fairies and Unicorns Let's Color magazine. This magazine can be found at your local grocery store or department store. Since it has a U in it, I think you can get it in the UK. I'm not sure. You'll have to let me know if you're in the UK and you've seen these books before. I don't have very many of these. I just have seen a couple here and there when I've went to Walmart. And I'm really big into fairies, so I thought I would pick this one up. I think that one's really cute. And the paper is very similar to the Coloring Heaven magazines. And it has 46 images, but on the front it says it's 45. So I guess you get a bonus. I'm not way into the unicorns in this book, but I really like the fairy pages. And this particular magazine wasn't super expensive. So, yeah, there's lots of... Did you see there's lots of little cherubs with the hearts and stuff? Those would be good for Valentine's. But, yeah, a lot of Zentangle-y stuff. But sometimes I'm in the mood for that kind of thing, to use fine liners or just experiment and try different stuff. And these also are great books if I want to use them for collaging into other books. The next one is Let's Color Manga, and this one also says 45, but there's 46. And I really like this kind of illustration style for simple marker coloring. It's very anime like. I don't know. I may be prone to do marker base with pencil on top, or just color straight with markers. Yeah, it just depends what I'm in the mood for. And they're just fun. Anime like girls, and they have different seasons and food and, different kind of things. Fantasy, not fantasy. There's one that looks like Elsa. Yeah. Just fun stuff. Different things. A little bit for everybody. I think they do that on purpose because it's a magazine that you can find in the store. Now I'm going to start off with my Coloring Heaven collection. So the first one I have is the Gorgeous Centauro. And this one is one of my favorites. This is definitely one I wouldn't part with, because as soon as I saw that this one came out, I did everything in my power to get it in my collection, just because I love these characters. I know they don't have a nose or a mouth, but they remind me of those dolls that you can create. If I could, I would have the Gorgeous Santoro notebooks and stickers and pencil boxes and stamps and like everything that this artist makes, because I just really like this style of illustration. And unfortunately, I haven't colored anything in here. I've flagged pages several times before to color, and I just, like this one, I know I flagged in the past for like a back to school, and I know I flagged like a pirate one time, and I just never seem to get an opportunity to color these because I'm a little nervous because I love the book so much. I don't want to ruin it, but it is just a coloring book. If anything, it's a coloring magazine, and it's really cute. This one's adorable. That one, yeah, they're all just super, super cute. And these girls just, melt your heart. The next one I have is the World of Princesses special. This is a very old edition. I think this is one of the very first editions I have of Coloring Heaven. And before I started my subscription and stuff, I don't have the subscription anymore, but yeah, it was one of the very first. It has princesses around the world and different types. I have colored in this one. Look at the pirate princess. That's cool. Some are super detailed. Some aren't as bad. I think she's great. She kind of looks like the childlike empress. A little bit off of Neverending Story, at least to me. She's a magical princess. This is the one that I've done. This is the Japanese princess. She has like coral colored flowers in her hair. There is glitter on the gold bits in her hair, and I don't think it's picking up because I'm using the natural light to film, but this was the first time for me to color black hair ever. And so I think I did a really good job for my first time coloring black hair. Her skin tone is very flat. I didn't do any shading because, granted, this was probably back in 2019 or 2020. So, yeah, I've come a long way in my coloring style. That one looks like Sailor Moon. Yeah, they're just gorgeous. Every girl wants to be a princess, right? The next one I have here is a fairy special. These ones are by Yana Prosperina, the images. And I have many of her books, so I haven't colored in this one, I don't believe. Right now I'm trying to organize my piles because I'm trying to make like a wet pile, a completed pile, an uncolored pile, those kind of things. I get it figured out here in just a second. But anywho, there's lots of gorgeous fairies, and this would be a perfect magazine to actually color for the month of February because it's just full of fairies, and any of them would work. As I'm flipping, I'm actually looking for someone that could potentially look like Maleficent because of my coloring the movies hashtag, but I don't seem to come across anything that really strikes that chord, or a lovey-dovey one that reminds me of Valentine's, or just trying to look for things that would work for hashtags that I know of that strike my fancy. And I don't think I actually flag anything in this one, but it is gorgeous. And I don't have those in her other books, so that's why I've decided to keep that one in my collection. Sorry, I keep leaning over because I'm trying to reach these books. The next one I have is the Zodiac Special. And And this is just a combination of different artists. And I think it would be fun to color in this according to the month and date of when I was coloring it. So if it was like February 14th, I would look up what the zodiac is for a February 14th and color that zodiac and kind of go from there. My birthday makes me land on the Gemini, and so I'm a Gemini. But yeah, there's lots of gorgeous ones. I think that Aries one had goat horns, but it looked kind of Maleficent-y. But they look more like goat horns because they curve around instead of go out like hers do. But you could bake it however you want it, I guess. I don't know if I like these untangly ones as much. There's a Capricorn. I think the Capricorn is like the bullhorn, if I'm right. The Mermaid Special. These ones are by Anastasia Elicolderiva, and I don't have any of her actual physical books. So this one is actually very precious to me because I probably could never afford one of her books. And these are just stunning. And I really need to pull this book for Mermaid. I love this page, by the way. And color some of these. I've been really into turtles this month. I don't know why. Every page that I see a turtle in, it just strikes my fancy. I I don't know. I'm just in a turtle-y mood. Yeah, those are really, really pretty. The next book I have here is Woodland Fairy Special, and these ones are by Christine Caron. And I do have some of her books. And this magazine, some of these pictures are in other Coloring Heaven magazines. I like the Fairies Compendium and stuff like that. But each one of them have different pictures and different books and stuff. That's why I kind of hang on to all of them because I'm a sucker for fairies. And some of these are grayscale and some of them are line art, as you can tell. And I've colored this one. And something about this page reminds me of Ariel when she gets her legs, and because you can't see this fairy's wings, but she's got red hair like Ariel, and she's got the light blue dress, like at the end where she has open arms going to Eric. And, if you're familiar with The Little Mermaid, you know all about that. But yeah, this just occurred to me that she is very Ariel looking. And I like how I made fairy dust on the tree. So, yeah, there's that one. I have Fantasy Princesses Special, and these illustrations are by Josh Lee. And I think he is an incredible artist. Just always does a really good job with all of his illustrations. I do like the sketchy look of his illustrations. I think I had the regular Amazon print copy of Fantasy Princesses, but I think I destashed that because the line art was kind of fuzzy, and the ones in this book are a lot more crisp. So, yeah. As I'm flipping through here, I'll show you the one that I did. I have colored one in this. I think this one's really cool right here with the snake. And since Winter 89, Melissa, is doing a snake hashtag, I'm flagging this. I don't know if it's an all-year hashtag or if it's only for February because of the year of the snake, but this would be really cool to color for her hashtag. This dragon's really pretty too. This is the one that I've done. This is the Rockstar Princess. I had a lot of fun coloring this. I know this isn't your typical rock star, but because of the coloring, but I love it. It works for me. I wanted a pink and purple electric guitar, and her hair goes from blue to red. And it's because I thought that red was a cape. And then when I looked closer, I realized it was hair. So I tried to make them work like it was blending out from blue to red. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. I have alcohol marker base and pencil shading. I've used a lot of Moonlight Jelly Roll, my go-to things. Yeah, this is a really beautiful book. I need to do more in it with the sketchy style. It's just really fun to color his work. Very creative. This one that I'm going to show right there, I think that one's really cool. It's the Fire Princess. Kind of reminds me of a phoenix coming out of the fire. And that's the Fantasy Princesses special. The next book or magazine that I'm pulling, if I can reach it, is the Fledgling Fairies special. Again, another fairies. And this is all by Christine Caron. And I have quite a few of hers. And especially a lot of these cutie patootie pictures. And I have colored a few of these, but they're not in this Coloring Heaven special. They're in the actual books. Yeah, I should do some in here. She's the type of artist that I don't mind coloring to of, because they're just so cute. I've done this one before. You've probably seen it on my Instagram. It was really fun. And then I've also done one that has like a little goblin looking thing, like a goblin dragon or whatever. It's towards the front. Let me see if I flip past it real fast. That one. I passed it really fast. I did flag a page in this after the video was over, the boy fairy, because I didn't have any boy fairies selected for February, I guess you could say. So hopefully I can get one done in this book for the month of February. The next book I have is a very nostalgic coloring book or coloring magazine, Holly Hobby. This goes way back to like my grandma's day, and when this came out, I knew I had to have it to my collection, even if I never, ever, ever color it. I just absolutely love these illustrations. They're so sweet. I love the big bonnet head girls where you can't see their faces. I just think they're so gorgeous. And I've seen CB, is it CB Crafts or CB Designs? She's colored in this, and she did a beautiful job. She's also colored in the Sarah Kay one, which is beautiful. I think these line art ones would be a lot easier for me to take on than the grayscale ones. The grayscale ones are more intimidating to me in this book. They're so cute. A sunny smile is always in style. All right, and then we have the Chibi one from Josh Lee. Josh Lee? It's not Josh, it's Josh. And I'm a chibi girl through and through, so of course I love this book. And unfortunately, I haven't colored in it. You can get the chibi coloring book on Amazon from him, but I feel like the Coloring Heaven edition has a lot crisper lines. And I think that looks like Baymax right there, the robot head. Yeah, there's lots of really nice ones in here. And I've seen marvelous things done in this book. Just incredible. All over Instagram. I just need to dive in and not be scared. This one with the snakes, the Medusa one, would be great for Winter 89's hashtag. As I'm flipping through, I'm just looking for things that strike my fancy. And also looking for anything that reminds me of Maleficent, you know, those kind of things. And I think I come across a fairy. That one looks like Gandalf to me. There's a fairy. I kind of put my finger on it, but I'm not totally gung-ho on that one. I think that one's really cute, the little elf chibi. And that one's really cool too. Let's see how cute these are. So this one right here, the cyborg chibi, she really is speaking to me. Look at her big old ponytail and all the metal work and stuff. Well, she's got wings. So wouldn't that make her a cyborg fairy chibi? I'm going to flag her as a fairy because she's got wings. Look at those awesome metal wings. Yeah, that would be pretty awesome to get colored. I could work on metal work. I could, you know, play around and see what I could do. Or I could just do something totally non-conventional. We'll see. Next one, another nostalgic one, strawberry shortcake. This was a little bit before my time. I think it was around the 70s. Strawberry shortcake came out, and I was born in the 80s. But still, I love strawberry shortcake. I think she's adorable. This one is really cute. I think that this one would be really fun to color. It wouldn't be that hard. So that's why I have my hand in it as I'm flipping through this one right here. I'm going to turn back there. Love is in the Air is perfect for Valentine's Day. And look, it has a little turtle. And I don't know apple dumplings colors, but I would have to look that up. Yeah, these are just super adorable. Who can't love a little strawberry shortcake? I'm just letting you look as I'm flipping, and here I'm trying to decide between these two. I actually go for the grayscale with the balloons because my daughter's birthday is in February. Has a little dog and has balloons, so why not? Chances are I probably won't get to it, but it's a fun idea. The next Color in Heaven magazine that I'm pulling is Alice in Wonderland special, and these illustrations are by the artist that I just flipped past, and I can't tell you now. You can go back and screenshot if you need to. But these illustrations are beautiful. I haven't colored in this one. It's relatively new to my collection. I think I got it in August or November or September or something like that. Oh, right there, I show you the artist's name. Yeah, I like how she does her faces on her girls. It's very pretty. And I showed this when I was doing my Alice in Wonderland hashtag back in November, the November Mad Tea Party. We didn't get a bunch done in November, but it would be fun to make that an annual tradition. The next one I have is Christmas Traditions by Fabiana Attanasio. And I basically collect Fabiana's work. And I love everything she does. I'm addicted to her illustration style, and I just can't get enough of her cute illustrations and their cute little faces. The only things that I don't collect on hers are the Mythagorias, because I'm not into scary, creepy type of things. I like the cutesy, happy stuff like these. There's Nativity, Christmas caroling. I bet you guys have seen plenty of Christmas for now because Christmas is over and people are wrapping up all their Christmas pages and January pages. So I'll kind of go through these books real fast. This is the Christmas special, 40 designs, festive designs. There's a whole bunch of different artists on the front. We have Zoe Sadler, Hannah Lynn, Michael Jelena, Fabrica Fantasy. Yeah, I'm going to kind of flip through this one, but I think I end up destashing this one, if I remember correctly, because I have the Zoe Sadler PDFs, and I have all the Hannah Lynn, and I have Hannah Lynn's Christmas book, plus I have Mika Jelena. I have her. The only ones I kind of am regretting about getting rid of are those cute penguins, but it's okay. I don't want to keep the book for only 3 pages, you know. And I'm not into coloring wreaths, that's for darn sure. So yeah, that one's going to go because I have those other books, and yeah. This is part of this process, slowly letting go of things in my collection that I don't really need, which is hard. Cutesy Christmas special. See, we've got another Hannah Lynn thing right in the front. So I get your Hannah Lynn fix here. And then we have Jen Katz, which is incredible artist. I've colored this image on PDF. These foxes, Ringe's art, I believe it's something like that. Beautiful. This is one I've colored. This is Ruth Sanderson. I believe I turn on the light here so that the light can adjust because it's a rainy day and the clouds start to go overhead, and then you'll be able to see all the shiny bits. I'm pretty sure I turn on the backlight here because I used a lot of glitter and metallic gel pens for the candies. And I use Bic Ultrafines on the quilt. And I have pencil work, and yeah. Those little mice that she does are really cute. And then, of course, Mariola Budek's work is amazing. The next one I have is the Steampunk Special, and these are by Matt and Dawn Davidson. Matt Davidson is incredibly detailed with his work. There's a Wicked one I could have done for January, but didn't realize it was in here. But do you see how detailed and kind of like grayscale sketch artist feel he has? It's just truly amazing what he can do. Yeah. I think they're very intimidating because of that. But I need to throw those things out of my head and go, okay, it's just a coloring book. It's just a coloring magazine. Just dive in. Dawn Davidson is a lot easier to approach because these are from Dawn. These are all steampunky, as you can see. And some of them have quotes. And then the one that I did was this one. And this one was inspired by the Wonka movie. That was my very first movie that I selected for Coloring the Movies hashtag. And I used alcohol marker based. And I have King's Art gel sticks to make the circle in the background. I tried to give it like the movie poster feel, but as a girl, a young girl, if she was the Wonka girl. I think it's really cute. I'm very proud of what I did there. Annual 2019. You can see how old this book is because of 2019. I think I got it in 2020 and they still had it on their website. So I just ordered it because I didn't have any of the books from 2019. And so I wanted to kind of get their collection from 2019. So this is kind of their collection before my adult coloring journey started. So you can see the different artists that are in here, and from different specials too. This one right here, this is like my third copy of this image. I really should have colored it for Wicked because I have 3 now, but that's okay. Sometime I will. This one is very debatable whether to keep or not. I mean, there's some in here that I absolutely love, and I don't have the other book. And there's some in here that aren't my favorite. And there's some in here that I don't have the artist at all. So that's why I think I just keep hanging on to it every single year. Like Zan Von Zed, I have 1 book, but I don't have these images. So, yeah. That's why I kind of hang on to it. The next one is Manga Fantasy Special. And this one has different kind of like anime, manga-ish type characters in it. Really good for marker work or pencils, whatever you prefer. As I'm flipping through this, I'm not sure if I want to hang on to this or not. But then I ran into this one, and I thought she was absolutely adorable, especially since we're having the fairy thing going for February. So I flagged it, and if I don't color in her or color her, then I'll probably let her go. This one looks like she could be on Harry Potter, like as a professor. Yeah, I like mythical fantasy type stuff. It's fun. So you'll find lots of mythical fantasy creatures and fairies and elves and all that stuff in my collection. Care Bears, another nostalgic one. This literally was my era. I had the blanket, the pillowcase, the bedding, all of it. I knew the theme song. I've watched every episode. Yeah. The grayscale ones look a little challenging because they're so light. I think the only way to go is with pencil, because if you use marker, it's like hiding the grayscale. And then the line art ones seem a lot more doable. And like there's Good Luck Bear and Cheer Bear. And I can't remember the girl with the ice cream milkshake on her belly, but I know she's purple. My son would know all these too. He's 21 and he was really big into the Care Bears too when he was a little guy. Funshine. Next one is a stunning book. It's Legends of Japan, and these are by Maud Lamone. And I haven't colored in this one, but you'll see me flipping through it just to find a page to color, because just having an excuse to color in this book, I need to make one because it's that beautiful of a book. Look, she's pregnant there. Yeah. A little bunny. I mean, the eyes and just, here's a snake, but I'm not really feeling just the snake page. I'm more into things with the portrait. The bunny's okay, though. There's 2 girls. There's a fox one. She's pretty. There's a lover's one. The Battle Lost. I think I flagged this one because it's like perfect for Valentine's Day. She's pretty too. So that was the Legends of Japan. I have the Winglings special, and these are illustrations by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And I do have all of her books, but I do like the fact that this came out because I feel like I have more wiggle room to play in this, because if I mess it up, it doesn't matter. Those other books are so expensive, they can't really be replaced. And if this one gets trashed and burned, basically, it's not the end of the world. Yeah. I think I kind of flipped through this a little bit more because I'm looking for something that reminds me of Maleficent, but I don't think I find anything, if I remember right. Because her artwork makes me think of Maleficent, honestly, because of the different wings. Here's one like a butterfly one. I recognize some of these from the Fairy Art Adventure book. This one right here, she's got the ones with the feathers look like Maleficent wings. The other girl doesn't look like she has wings, so she could be Cinderella. But towards the front, they're more dragony, if that makes sense. The wings are more shaped like a dragon, and there's dragons in the picture with them. Right now, I'm talking to my son in the video. I'm like, please be quiet. I'm trying to record a video. He's like, make me mac and cheese. And I'm like, in just a minute. Silly. See, all these dragons. When I think of dragons, I think of like Game of Thrones type of thing. The one with the heart on the front would work really good for Valentine's Day, maybe. See, I'm still undecided on what to pick because I feel like I should pick something from this book. And then I finally just put it in the uncolored pile. Starry Night Special. And these are by Wei Shan Ong. I'm sure I said that wrong. And I only have one other book by this artist. And so that's why this is a keeper, because this is like a compilation of all of her books. And as I'm flipping through this, I see this one, and this one works perfect for Jordy's hashtag, the fairy tale hashtag. This month she's doing Little Red Riding Hood. So this one would be great to color for Little Red Riding Hood. I think that's like 7 dwarves with their dogs. The fairy tale thing is fun. But some of these aren't fairy tale because they're from different books. I do like her style with the black background. It kind of saves you on coloring backgrounds, and you can really just do a wash of color over these and they come out really nice. And then you can use gel pens and glitter, and yeah. They don't take very long to color, which is awesome. The Starry Night Special. I don't know if you can find that one anymore. You might be able to find it on eBay. Next one I have here is Hatsune Miku coloring book or collection. These are all like anime manga type-ish. These are what I really consider a marker color. And I may not even color the backgrounds of these, just the characters. And yeah, this one, oh, I was giving my son his fox. Did you see that? This one is just, the girls kind of look like they have the same expression in a lot of them, but open mouth look. Yeah, I hang on to this one, but It may not survive another year if I don't touch it. We'll see what happens. The next one I have is the Fairytopia special. These are by Mystic Art Mirrors. And this one is kind of like a rarity in my collection because I don't have very many books from this artist. And you can only get her books on Etsy. You can get them on PDF format, or you can buy them from her Etsy store, and she will ship them to you on really, really premium paper. And I have a few of her PDF downloads. But yeah, when I saw this one come out, I knew I had to get it because her work is just beautiful. I've colored this one, and you can see all the glitter and shininess. I colored this one with T from T's World of Adult Coloring, like forever ago. I kind of went a little overboard with the shimmer sprays by Tim Holtz because I'd never used them. I tried to like cover up her face to put the spray, and then it made lines, and then I was like, oh, I'll fix it with splatters, and it is what it is. But yeah, any of these would work. I flagged this one because Sheila gives me off Maleficent vibes because of the little bun thing she got going in her hair, and maybe this is a younger her because she doesn't have any clothes on. Well, you can't see everything, but she's like a friend to the forest and everything before Stefan like steals her wings and all that. Fairies Compendium, another great one for February. And there's going to be some images in here that you probably have seen in other books that I just showed. This is one that I definitely want to keep because I'm into fairies, and it has a collection of different artists' fairies. And I do believe I flag one in here. I don't know if I've colored in this one. We'll find out. See that one with the heart? That would be pretty, but I think I pass up on that one. Do I choose one from Fairies Compendium? I do not remember. So I'm just letting you enjoy the flip. Look at all that dark. I think those were from Michaelgelina. I'm not actually reading that really tiny fine print. I'm just flipping and looking at the illustration and going, oh, I know that artist. Because I don't have the best vision, so I'm thinking, okay, do I know that one? Do I know that one? I think this one is stunning with the fox. Something about it is calling to me. I've never seen that artist's work other than in this book, so that one's really pretty too. All of them are just, yeah. I'm a sucker for a good fairy one. See how this one has the heart and then a heart around her? That'd be perfect for Valentine's, but all that hair and stuff, I just don't know if I'm up for. Quick and easy coloring, cute little dragons. So this is Coloring Heaven Junior. This is the only one that I have that's a Coloring Heaven Junior. And it's because when I ordered this from Anthem Publishing, I was so disappointed when I got it. It feels cheap. It's not like the other Coloring Heavens. It's not sturdy, and it was dented and half of it was folded. But the illustrations are by Lee Holland, and he does really fun little pictures. And so I just kept it. And there's lots of flowers in with the dragons here. I like the rose for Valentine's. But as I'm going through, I'm trying to decide what I like the best. If you have a dragon hashtag, leave it down in the comments below and let me know. then I can flag it when I post it. I'm really feeling that dragon egg. But then the birthday cake one for my daughter's birthday would be great. But these are so simple. Maybe I'd be able to get 2 done. I don't know. I have such a big pile for February, and February's not even a whole month. Because I put so many things on the back burner in January because I just didn't have time. But I'm going to flag the egg one because I'm feeling that one. It's just so cute. All right. Next one we have is Neko Girls Special. And they're by Dina Stone. She does do a really good job with the faces and stuff. I think she does a great job. But I don't know if I'm really into the whole Neko girl concept with the girls with the ears that I guess are like a furry, I guess. I don't know. And it's not like it's a headband. It's like they're half girl, half fox or something. So I'm going to say goodbye to that one because I don't think I'll color it. The Unicorns Special. This one has some gorgeous unicorn pictures. I haven't colored in this one. These are from White Stag on the back. I have the unicorn book from White Stag. So I really don't need these extra images. These ones are by Selena Fennick, and I do have the unicorn and dragon special. So I have these images as well. I love Selena Fennick's work. Her fantasy thought process is just incredible. I think these are by Heather something. Yeah. Anywho, I am actually going to say goodbye to Unicorn Special just because I have a lot of these books and yeah, I don't think I'll color on that. So that one is going. The Colorful Adventure Storybook Special. I haven't colored in this. All the illustrations are done by Josh Lee, and I think this is an incredible book. I believe it was Spare Room Studio, that is working on this. I want to say her girl has purple hair, and she's kind of doing it as her, basically. Throughout the whole book, she's added glasses to her character because she wears glasses, and I love that idea. I would so want to copy that idea. And so, yeah, I think that's great. I have the Sarah Kay Coloring Heaven collection. And what's to say? I mean, they're adorable. Just like Holly Hobby and just like the gorgeous Centauro. This is one of those ones that I had to have in my collection. And I really should color in it. That one looks like my daughter holding a puppy. Because they're just so cute. And the big bonnet girls, again, just stunning. Little kissy face there. I've seen people color in this, and they've done like the really soft pastel approach. And I've also seen them do the coloring kind of like, what is it? Little House on the Prairie. Yeah, just gorgeous. You could make them look kind of like a young Anna Green Gables if you wanted. So that one's definitely staying. Obviously. Fairy Story Special. Now, this one I have colored in, guys. Yeah, you've seen so many uncolored. You're probably thinking, does this girl even color in her coloring books? These last pages are from Snow White. And then we have Pinocchio. And next is Peter Pan. And this is from Hansel and Gretel. I colored this one with Meg's Coloring Corner a long time ago when she was known as Disney Meg. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And the next fairy tale is Cinderella, and I've colored the Cinderella one. As I turned on the overhead light, you can see all the glittery-ish goodness and shinies. Yeah, she turned out good. And then Beauty and the Beast is the last one. Now, I have all of her fairy tale books, but I like that too, so I can use alcohol markers. The next one is called Tattoos. So these have different tattoo designs, and it features Hannah Lynn and another artist, Dina Stone. And since I got rid of the other Dina Stone, I might as well keep this one. Dina Stones are just the tattoo by itself. And then Hannah Lynn, obviously, her girls. I've colored that one in the Tattoo Darlings. Those are Dina Stone. Oh, that dragon one's cute. I do believe I flag one in here, if I'm remembering right. Yeah, I think it's coming up. This is the one that I flag. She kind of looks like she has a fairy wings in the back, but they're more like dragonfly wings. So I flag her, and I will be honest, I actually prefer coloring dragonflies over butterflies. And so she was kind of speaking to me anyway. There's the butterfly girl. Yeah. I think when I'm coloring butterflies, I kind of have to take a step back because it's like, okay, do I really want to color this color for a butterfly, or is it a monarch butterfly? I think I'm not sure what colors to use on a butterfly. And I know you can use anything, but yeah. Here's the Halloween special. This one has illustrations from many artists. And I think, if I'm right, I've colored in this one. These ones are from Matt Davidson. Again, super detailed, as you remember from the steampunk. And then we have got these ones. This is like a perfect Halloween book. She has horns like Maleficent, but the rest of her is not very Maleficent-y. So that's why I keep on, turning the pages. Here's the one I've done by Zoe Sadler. It's The Cabinet of Curiosities. I did this as a buddy color with T from T's World of Adult Coloring. And it's a combination of alcohol markers, fine liners, everything in the kitchen sink. It was fun. And we've got Hannah Lynn in the front. And then these ones are from another artist, but I can't remember. There's a lot of good ones in there. Novu Fairy Special. These are by Herb Leonard. And as you can see, I've colored the cover. And I have some glittery goodness on the wings on the front, girl. And I know that all of these fairies are actually inspired by real people, because I heard it on someone else's channel. But I haven't actually colored in the book. I've only covered the cover. So I really need to come in here and color someone. There's a bee one. That one has a lizard. I think I actually do flag one in here. I don't remember what I flag. I think I flagged the snake one. Yep, there's a snake one. I look at her and then I'm not sure, and so I keep flipping, and then I go back to her, and I think I eventually just flag her. Look at that old man fairy with the froggy. And the cherry one. That one kind of looks like a romantic one. I don't know how to color bleeding hearts, though. Yeah, so I pull back to the snake one, and this is the one that I flag. I'm a little nervous. I like the flowers on this page, though, and I like the fairy. The snake isn't the dominant part of the page, so I think I'll be okay. Well, let's see. What do we have next? I think this is like me saying to my son, you need to be quiet. I'm trying to record. Again. Oh, no, I was getting more flags. I ran out of flags. So I got some more flags at the bottom of my cart. Fantasy Figures Special. These are by Maud Lamone. I like Maud Lamone. She did the Japan book as well. So I think I actually look for a page in this one. And I think I flag this romantic page that I saw someone else do. It was just amazing. I know it's coming up. This one right here. So I flagged this one, but I remember seeing, was it Spare Room? I think it was Spare Room Studio that did this one.
Sunroom is.
All right, so I think it was Spare Room Studio that did this, and she did it like labyrinth style. Yeah, it was amazing. I like this one with the glasses. She kind of reminds me of me because I have short hair and glasses. Didn't always have short hair. I recently cut it. Yeah, these are just beautiful. The one with the baby. This is like a lover's one too. I think it's gorgeous. I don't know how I would do the guy because he looks kind of, I don't know. Just, this book happens to be like, look at, there's hearts. That would be good for Valentine's. It's so stunning that it's intimidating. I actually had 2 copies of this, and I gave the other copy to my sister-in-law one Christmas. And she wasted no time. She started coloring the cover like the day I gave it to her. Cabbage Patch Kids. This one was going to be a project book with, I want to say it was Jackie on Instagram. It was forever ago. I apologize if it was you, Jackie, and we forgot about doing this, or maybe we stopped. I did the cover, and I did one other page, and she did a lot more than I did. But it's such a fun book. Great for just marker use. See, there's the other one I did. And I know we both did that together. And I want to say she did another one, and then I couldn't keep up the pace, and yeah. Jamie starting a project book. Yeah, I did great at the beginning with the momentum, and then I lose it really fast. So, yeah, if we're doing project books, sometimes I need a little bit of pick me up to keep me going, or check in with me a lot or something. Oh, this is the next book. I didn't even see the title. I think it was something about woodland witches or something like that. Here's a snake girl. She chopped off that snake. That one's on a wolf. This artist I'm not familiar with. So it's kind of a unique find. I like that one with the dragon. You can definitely tell these are hand-drawn illustrations. Because of the line thickness, it varies throughout the illustration. Wildwood Witches special, that's what it was. Winged Fantasy special. That one's cool. I do like the ones that the characters have masks, like that one. They're just fun. That one's really cute. That one's cute too. That one's stunning. Here's some grayscale ones. They look a little intimidating to me. Little baby. This one, this one's really cool. She's the water and he's like the mountainside. And they're going in for like a lover's kiss. And I just think it's really cool.
Why you put Foxy?
So I'm going to flag it. Sorry, my son walked in the room. That one's cute, but it looks Christmassy because of the ornaments and stuff. That one's another really romantic one. I think I skipped a page. Yeah, well, she looked very maleficent because of the huge wings. And these are critters with wings. Some more fairies. Fae gift. Look at that one. Look at the face on that. So cute. There's another mask. That's a romantic one right there. In your arms. I think yeah, I'm going to flag this one because it's very romantic. Yeah, this is really romantic. So definitely want to flag those. Don't know if I'll get all these done, but it's fun to do this. Witch's Compendium. This is a fun one for Halloween. I've done the last page here. I really enjoyed doing this, girl. I don't remember what pencils I used, but yeah. This has a variety of artists and different types of witches. They're not all just like your normal witches that you think of at Halloween. Watch the... Oh, and this one has that Jasmine Beckett Griffith witches again. This is Frightling's Halloween. This is one of my favorites of all times. This is by Tabitha Thorpe, I believe. And yeah, these are just cute little crittery things. That one has yellowing because of the markers I used. But we've got this little bat guy. He's got glossy accents on his eyes. And then I have this guy. He's got stickles on that little ball. But you can see the different types of images. They're just like big and chunky and kind of like chibi Halloween-ish kind of stuff. Yeah. I did another one in here. I'm going to show it to you. This one, which is my vamp bunny or toxic bunny. All the blood has glossy accents on it because, yeah, it needs to be shiny. All right, I think we're done with the Coloring Heavens. And then I have a few others that were on this shelf. I have my Jasmine Beckett Griffith books. This is Mermaids. I have colored in this one. I forgot about this until I flipped through it. And this is the one I did. And it's in Prismacolor pencils and gel pens. And the paper is phenomenal. I love the way I did her hair. Yeah. Stunning. I didn't really like my fish on that page, but yeah, you can see how like great of paper this is. I really need to come in here and do more. It could really use a lot more love in this book. But that's Mermaids by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And here's her fantasy art adventure book. And in this book, I've only started on one, And it's a whip. The first whip in this whole collection so far of this shelf. So that's pretty good, right? See, there's that page again. All of her girls have these like huge eyes and like mega eyelashes. I usually extend the eyelashes so they're not as short, so they look longer. I like the pirate girls. I've had them flagged a few times. Just never got to them. She looks kind of Maleficent-y. She has a crow. And as you can see, I have an alcohol marker base on the one in front. That one right there. So I'm going to flag her because she's a whip. I think what happened is I started her and then I did that really dark blue hair and then I didn't know what color to do her outfit because I knew that was a night scene and then I just got stuck. So finally, I have a whip pile going. Jasmine Beckett Griffith's Halloween. This one I've done the most in. And you can kind of see my progress in pages. First one I'm going to show you is the first one I've done in this book. This one, the cupcake page. I was trying to give her a nose. It didn't work. See, it's not even aligned properly. I screwed it up, but oh well. Life goes on, right? And then I have this one, which I did a lot better. And I love the leaf wings that I gave her. And then the final one that I did in here was this one. Tried to give a little bit of a different hair colors for the sisters there. And I use alcohol markers in here. As long as they don't leave yellowing, I'm okay with it. Because I kind of treat these like single-sided books. Because I probably would never color in them if I didn't treat them like single-sided books. And Alice in Wonderland, unfortunately, it has not been colored in. This one, I remember I had a buddy color scheduled with T like forever and a day ago. And I think it just kind of shuffled away in the back of our heads and we never really did it. Both of us were intimidated to color in this book. And I mean, if she got it done, I give her kudos, but I don't think she got it done. And I know I definitely didn't get it done, but it's okay. I mean, life happens. And yeah, we actually have a project book set up for this year, so that should be fun. Yeah, there's Alice in Wonderland. The next one I have is by May Gibbs. It's called Snugglepot, Cuddle Pie, and Friends. And so these little guys are naked, just so you know. Well, they're like little chubby kids that, yeah, I think they're like Sprite-like things. Yeah, they have little bare bottoms. That's what you see in this, all the little bums. So, yeah, this book was really hard for me to get. I remember I originally saw it on someone else's channel, and I'm like, I have to get that book. That's so cute. And when I finally got it, I think it was through Book Depository forever and a day ago. Here's the one I've done. Yeah, it took forever. And then I finally got it, and I'm like, there's no way I'm ever getting rid of that book. It's way too cute. This book, Toy Story 4 coloring book. It's for watercolor and stuff. From Bendon. I got it at a store, and it's like an activity book too. Yeah, it's safe to say this one is going in the destash pile because, yeah, I don't need that in my collection. I have plenty of Disney stuff. I have Ink House by Rory Dobner, and this is a stunning book. Yeah, I've never colored in it, but I don't really see a reason to color in it either, because it has this blue ink kind of going through the whole thing. And I've seen people do marvelous colorings in here. But even if mine never gets colored and I can just treat it as an art book, I think that would be okay with me, because it's just gorgeous. It wasn't designed to be a coloring book. People in the coloring community just made it a coloring book. Here's the coloring and spotting book. And this one is extremely detailed, so I'm kind of showing you up on the camera. And this one's relatively new. I got it last year. And this is one of those, I think you would just have to start and just kind of slowly chip off piece by piece by piece and stuff, because if you try to accomplish one of those in a month, that would be like your month's work right there. Especially if you tried to shade every little bit, right? I have I Daydream by a person that I just turned the page and I can't see. But I think I got this on Amazon. These are portrait girls. They're a little unusual. So if you like unusual portraits, maybe this would be your style. A little bit grayscale-y. This one, I like it, but I also find it a little off-putting. I hang on to it because it wasn't a cheap book, but maybe eventually I'll be destashing that. This is Alluring Portraits. I think this is by Lendl Art on Etsy, but I got this one on Amazon. And these are gorgeous. There's duplicates in this. There are duplicates in this book. And yeah, I should just go into town. I have colored one of the PDFs from that artist. Slavic Beauties. This is by Christina something. I got this on Etsy, and I paid a pretty good dollar for it, so like 3 years ago. That's why it's still in my collection. And I could truly actually use alcohol markers because they're single-sided, basically. But yeah, I have a hard time committing to coloring in this book because I don't want to ruin it. Maybe it will be one of those, if the wheel spins this book, then I'll eventually color in it. We'll see what happens. The Evil Queen. I have another one of those type of books. It's called a cut and paste. You build. It's cool. Wild Soul by Grazia Salvo. This is the hardback edition. And these are stunning. They're grayscale. Oh, look, there's a bear. My Wild Year of Color for February theme is bear. And I already have tons of bears picked out to color, but wouldn't that one be gorgeous to color? Big old black bear or brown bear. It's too dark to be a polar bear. But here's some of the other pages. There's a calf, a leopard, emperor penguin, parrot, giraffes. Yeah, the jellyfish one was kind of fun. I haven't cracked the spine in this because I haven't even colored in it. The lion one is intimidating. The monkey one's fun. The butterfly one would probably be the last one I color in here, because I don't know how to color butterflies to make them look real. Animals scare me. Portraits, not so much, but animals intimidate me. So that book has not been touched. I have a few from Jane F. Hankins. This is Halloween Mischief and Magic. And this one's super adorable. Look at that one. It says, I think I turned back to that one. Would you be my gal friend? That could be a romantic one in a Halloween sense. Or ghoul friend. Yeah, there's that one. And then I got all these Jane F. Hankins ones on her website when she had like the 75% off sale. This is the Imaginary Forest. Sounds fun. I'm not sure if I love faces in the, but it also kind of reminds me of Pocahontas because the mother in the tree that gave Pocahontas advice. So, yeah, there's a balloon tree. Lots of fairies in this one, mushroom people. They're just all so happy. Maybe that's what I like about them. Here's another whip. So this is a fairies in a tree. I think they were supposed to be fall leaves, now that I look at it. But I made them green, so... Well, I guess I didn't color the leaves. I colored that guy. I was trying to practice light sources. I have Emmeline and the Fairy Circus. So this one's loaded with fairies as well. Perfect for February. And I think it's about that girl that dreams about it. I haven't really... Yeah, I think she gets shrunk down to be fairy size in her dream. Look at the different circus characters. I like the circus theme. It's fun. Greatest Showman's one of my favorite movies. This one I started. I have the little turtles. As you can see, they're kind of like elephants. See the little girls on the turtle, so she was shrunk. I have jewels on the big turtle. The sticky jewels that you get like at the dollar store. And after I did that, I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I don't like it. And then I kind of stopped. But that is basically another whip. That book could be filled with color. Extraordinary Magical Friends. This is the last one of Jane F. Hankins I have. And I have a Christmas one too, but that's with my Christmas books. Yeah, there's a little stuffed unicorn. So I think this is really about the child and their imaginary friend. So every person in here has an imaginary friend or imaginary something. And kind of takes you back to when you were a little kid. And you can tell these are hand-drawn illustrations. So, yeah. There's that one. So, I believe that is it for my part 1 of my shelves. I have a little collection. I think I have 4 books here that I'm going to destash. And 3 whips, I think we calculated. A whole bunch of uncolored, which I'll put into my system. And I'll put the whips in my system as well, in the iPad. And I will, all the pages that I flagged, I'll pull for coloring in February. And if I find any others that I feel the need to pull, I will do that as well. Yeah, I think this is kind of a fun way to do this. I may have to do these videos bi-monthly because I have a lot more than 12 shelves of books and there's only 12 months in the year. So I'm thinking hopefully